What if I told you that right now, at this exact moment, there are tiny pieces of plastic inside your body, in your blood, in your lungs, even in your brain? And before you panic, here's the shocking part. Getting rid of them is way simpler than you think. Today, I'm going to reveal the easiest, most powerful way to detox microplastics from your body naturally. No extreme cleanses, no expensive supplements, just one simple shift that can change everything. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll never look at your daily habits the same way again. Most people still think plastic pollution is only an ocean problem. Bottles floating in the sea, bags stuck on trees, trash on beaches. But science has now confirmed something far more disturbing. Microplastics, tiny, invisible fragments from bottles, packaging, clothes, cosmetics, and even tap water are entering your body every single day. You breathe them in through the air. You swallow them through food and water. And once they're inside you, they don't just pass through harmlessly like we once assumed. They get trapped inside organs, lodge into tissues, enter your bloodstream, and begin interfering with hormones, immunity, digestion, metabolism, and even brain function. Researchers have already found microplastics in human blood, lungs, placenta, breast milk, arteries, and brain tissue. Let that sink in for a moment. That means exposure begins before birth and continues for your entire life. And while your body is an incredible self-healing machine, microplastics create a modern problem it was never designed to handle. They increase inflammation. They disrupt your hormones. They may worsen insulin resistance, fertility issues, fatigue, brain fog, gut problems, skin aging, and even heart disease. Some studies suggest they act like endocrine disruptors, mimicking estrogen and damaging testosterone levels in men, throwing off hormonal balance in women, and stressing your liver beyond what it evolved to process. Now, here's the part that frustrates people. They think the only solution must be some complicated detox protocol. Expensive green juices, harsh cleanses, 3-day fasts, fancy supplements shipped from the other side of the world. But the truth is, the best way to detox microplastics is not complicated at all. In fact, it's so simple that most people overlook it completely. And the more shocking truth is that your body already knows how to remove them. It just needs the right daily support. Let me explain something very clearly. Detox is not something you buy. Detox is something your body does. Your liver detoxes. Your kidneys filter. Your digestive system binds and eliminates waste. Your lungs exhale toxins. Your skin releases through sweat. But microplastics are tricky because your body doesn't always recognize them as something it can easily break down. So instead, they often get trapped. That's why the key isn't forcing detox. The key is maximizing elimination. And the number one, shockingly simple way to eliminate microplastics from your body is fiber. Yes, fiber. Not a pill, not a cleanse, not a trendy powder. Just real, natural, daily fiber from whole foods. And once you understand how fiber actually works inside your body, you'll realize why it's the most powerful and overlooked detox tool on the planet. Fiber acts like a magnet inside your digestive system. As food moves through your gut, fiber binds to waste, chemicals, heavy metals, excess hormones, and yes, microplastics, and carries them out of your body through stool. Without enough fiber, those toxins don't get eliminated properly. They sit in your gut longer, they get reabsorbed, they recirculate in your system. That's why people with low-fiber diets suffer more from inflammation, sluggish digestion, poor hormone balance, and chronic fatigue. It's not just about constipation. It's about internal pollution that never fully leaves. Now, here's the scary stat. Most people today don't even hit half of the minimum recommended fiber intake. The average adult should be getting at least 25 to 38 grams of fiber per day. Most people barely reach 10 to 15. That means daily detox is happening at half speed or less. When fiber is low, toxins build up. When toxins build up, inflammation rises. When inflammation rises, aging accelerates, energy drops, hormones crash, skin dulls, brain fog sets in. And people wonder why they feel tired even after sleeping, bloated even after eating, clean and anxious without knowing why. But here's the good news. The moment you increase fiber intake from real foods, elimination immediately improves. Bowel movements become regular. Bloating decreases. Blood sugar stabilizes. Hunger becomes controllable. Skin clears. And most importantly, the body finally gets the chance to escort microplastic out of the system instead of letting them settle in. The easiest way to do this is not by overthinking your meals. It's by adding just one powerful fiber habit into your daily routine. A simple bowl of fiber-rich food once a day can dramatically change your detox capacity. Foods like chia seeds, flax seeds, oats, lentils, beans, apples with skin, pears, berries, leafy greens, broccoli, carrots, and whole grains. These foods don't just fill your stomach, they cleanse your internal environment like a natural broom sweeping your insides clean. Chia seeds, for example, absorb many times their weight in water and form a gel-like substance in your gut. This gel traps toxins and microplastics and moves them out of your system efficiently. Flax seeds bind to excess estrogen-like compounds and plastic residues and reduce their reabsorption. Beans and lentils feed your beneficial gut bacteria, which further help break down and escort toxins out of your body. Apples contain pectin, which is one of the most powerful natural detox fibers known to science. Broccoli activates liver detox enzymes that help neutralize plastic-related toxins before elimination even begins. But fiber alone isn't enough if your body is dehydrated, because without enough water, fiber can't move waste properly. Detox becomes slow and uncomfortable. That's why the second half of this shockingly simple detox method is hydration. Clean, filtered water. When you drink enough water, your kidneys flush water-soluble toxins, your blood becomes less thick, your lymph system moves better, and your digestion becomes efficient. Water literally helps carry microplastics and their chemical residues out of your body. And here's another secret most people don't realize. Drinking water from plastic bottles actually increases microplastic exposure. Studies show that bottled water contains significantly more microplastics than tap water. So if your goal is detox, switching from plastic bottles to glass or steel containers is one of the fastest ways to reduce daily intake while increasing elimination at the same time. Now let's talk about something even more powerful than food and water: sweating. Sweat is one of the most underrated detox pathways in the human body. When you sweat, you don't just release water and salt. You release heavy metals, chemical residues, and synthetic particles. Regular movement and light exercise increase circulation and activate sweat glands, helping flush microplastics through your skin. You don't need extreme workouts. A brisk walk, light jogging, cycling, yoga, dancing in your room, anything that raises your heart rate and makes you sweat gently on a regular basis supports natural detox. Saunas are even more powerful if you have access to one. Infrared saunas in particular have shown promise in helping eliminate plastic-related compounds through sweat. But again, you don't need expensive tools. Your body already has the equipment built in. Consistent movement is enough to activate it. Sleep also plays a massive role in microplastic detox. During deep sleep, your brain activates what's called the glymphatic system, a waste clearance network that flushes out toxins, metabolic waste, and foreign particles from the brain. If you're sleep deprived, that system barely functions. That means toxins stay trapped in brain tissue longer, increasing the risk of neuroinflammation, memory problems, brain fog, and mood disorders. Getting 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep isn't a luxury. It's a non-negotiable detox tool. Your liver also deserves special attention. It's your body's main chemical processing center. When it's overloaded with sugar, alcohol, ultra-processed foods, and artificial additives, its ability to deal with plastic-related toxins drops significantly. Supporting your liver doesn't mean extreme detox teas. It means reducing alcohol, cutting back on junk food, and eating foods that naturally activate liver enzymes like garlic, onions, turmeric, cruciferous vegetables, and leafy greens. These foods help the liver convert toxins into forms that your body can actually eliminate. There's another sneaky source of microplastics people never think about: clothing. Synthetic fabrics like polyester, nylon, and acrylic shed microscopic plastic fibers into the air and onto your skin with every movement. You inhale them. They enter your lungs, you swallow them. Switching some of your clothing and bedding to natural fibers like cotton, linen, wool, or bamboo dramatically reduces daily exposure. Again, simple choices with massive impact. Even your cooking habits matter. Heating food in plastic containers releases a flood of microplastics and hormone-disrupting chemicals straight into your meal. Switching to glass, ceramic, or stainless steel for cooking, storage, and reheating is one of the fastest detox upgrades you can make. Now, here's the part I really want you to understand deeply. You will never live in a zero plastic world. Complete avoidance is impossible. Microplastics are in the air, water, soil, and food chain. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is balance. Reduce exposure and maximize elimination at the same time. That's how you stay healthy in a modern world without driving yourself crazy. And when you combine fiber, water, movement, sleep, liver-supporting foods, and simple lifestyle swaps, your body begins removing microplastics far more effectively than any extreme cleanse ever could. People often report less bloating, clearer skin, sharper thinking, better digestion, improved hormone balance, and more stable energy within just a few weeks of making these changes. Not because they followed a detox trend, but because they restored the natural detox systems their body already had. Let me tell you something important. The human body is incredibly intelligent. It doesn't need punishment to heal. It needs cooperation. It needs the raw materials to do the job it was already built to do. When you give it fiber, water, rest, and movement, it will literally take out the trash on its own. Now imagine this. Every day, microplastics enter your body. That's reality. But every day, you also have the power to remove them. Every glass of water you drink, every fiber-rich meal you eat, every walk you take, every good night of sleep you get. These are not small actions. These are daily detox decisions that compound over time. And here's what most people don't realize. Detox isn't about doing more. It's about removing what blocks your body from doing what it already knows how to do. When digestion is sluggish, detox stalls. When sleep is broken, detox stalls. When hydration is low, detox stalls. When fiber is missing, detox stalls. Fix those 4 things and detox becomes automatic. So if you remember only one thing from this video, let it be this. The best way to detox microplastics is not through extreme cleanses. It's through consistent elimination. Eat enough fiber so wastes don't linger. Drink enough water so toxins can move. Move your body so circulation flows. Sleep deeply so your brain can clean itself. Support your liver so it can package toxins for removal. And reduce everyday plastic exposure wherever you realistically can. This is shockingly simple. It doesn't sound dramatic. It doesn't sound viral, but it works. And the people who quietly follow these principles don't just feel better for a few days. They age slower, think clearer, digest better, and protect themselves from the invisible threats of modern life. And if you found this video helpful, imagine how many people you love are still unknowingly storing microplastics inside their bodies without realizing how easy it is to support natural detox. Share this with them, because sometimes the most powerful health transformations don't come from some miracle product. They come from understanding how the body actually works. Your body wants to heal. It wants to cleanse. It wants to protect you. All you have to do is stop blocking it and start supporting it, one simple habit at a time.